prohibition. I want a man say we in wonder.
Christmas is usually synonymous with gifts, family and get-togethers, but for some kids this isn't the case. So here to tell us how you could give a child the gift of family for even one day. Okay then, Public Relations and Communication Officer with the Child Protection and Family Services Agency, Rochelle Dixon. Good to see you. Thanks for coming and all the very best for the season.
Yes.
A 10-year program.
Yes.
We said adopt a couple of times, but it's not. It has nothing to do with adoption.
It's take a child home for the holiday.
When you say take the child home, they stay over. It could be more than one day. It could be for the season.
Yes, so you have the option of taking the child for a day. Whether it's on Christmas Day, you come for the child from the facility and you keep the child for that day, or you can take the child for the entire Christmas holiday going to New Year's. So you have the option, and that is dependent on what you can accommodate. If you have the space and the time to supervise, then of course you can.
I suspect you do what they call due diligence to find out if I'm an upstanding citizen.
Definitely.
How do I know though who I'm getting?
Well, sorry. Well, first of all, our screening process is very thorough. We ask you to, of course, be 25 years and over. You have to fill out an application form. That application form asks you for 2 references. Our screening program looks at speaking to these referees, asking, are you the type of person who can take care of a child? We also do a home assessment. In this home assessment, we look at the community in which you live in. Are there amenities such as a playground? We also look at persons who are living in the household. We look at where the child will be sleeping. So this child is sleeping over, where would you be able to accommodate this child? So we look at those things. And once we have satisfied ourselves that you are, then we will go ahead and place you with a child. But what we do is we take you to the facility to give you some options, see how you interact with the children there, and then we'll make a decision as to say, do you go with Jane or do you go with John or Mary?
Well, you keep saying child. How old are we talking about here?
Well, we sometimes do babies, but we are specifically looking at 3 to 18 years.
3 to 18,
yes.
And they are where now?
Well, they're across all of our children's homes. So, okay, so let me tell you what happens. This program was started because many of the children who we have in care are not able to stay home with parents based on various reasons. What we've said to parents is use the opportunity for the Christmas period to come back for the child and spend the time with the child. What we find is that some of the children do not have parents to go back home to, and so they're in the facility. So what we want is the persons who are of good moral standing, persons who have the space and want to take a child home for the holiday, to go into our facilities and take a child home. So give them that opportunity to understand what Christmas is about. We don't want them to be left in the facility alone, even though we have to big up corporate entities for coming in and doing the treats, but we would love for our children to have that good family experience, because we believe that family is very important, and that is our main mandate, to ensure that children remain in family environments.
How long could we have the kids for, or kids?
So,
or could we have more than one, by the way?
Yes, you can. So if there's a brother, sister in a facility, we wouldn't tell you to take one. We would ask you, are you able to? And then based on...
And how long would I have them
So you could take the child, say, Christmas Eve, and you can keep them until maybe about New Year's Day, or a day after New Year. So about a week, I would say.
Yeah. I suspect that because it's in its 10th year,
yes,
it's been working.
It has been. It has been working. Last year we got about
kids,
200 children placed
200?
across our regions, across the entire parishes. And so this year we want to see how best we can surpass that number, getting more of our children out of state care. However, remember we have 4,800 in care, but about 4,800, about 2,000 something we have in foster care placements, and that is our more medium-term placement program.
So of the 4,008, would you say
about 2,000 something, and we...
No, 2,000 went to homes?
2,000 something, no. 2,000 something are in foster care placements.
But you said only 200.
Right, we got last year. However, what we do though is just to ensure that for children who, they have to be prepared.
Right.
And not every child are able to go home to someone, some based on disability, that kind of thing. So We have a cap that we're looking at. I think we have about probably 300 and something children that we can place this year. And so we're hoping that we can surpass the number that we did last year, which
Fantastic.
was 200.
Folks watching, how do they find out exactly what
So
to do?
first of all, our offices are located in every parish. They can contact any of our parish offices, get an application form. An officer will just do a pre-interview with you, taking your 2 references, and submit your application form before December 15.
The time is short.
On December 15, yes, the time is short. You have only a week to apply.
Well, no, you don't. Today is December 11th.
Well, today is December 11th, so you have pretty much 4 days to apply. So on Friday, we close office at 4. So if you can bring an application form before that time, then we'll look at it. But also for persons who are unable to, we ask them to send us an email at info@cda.gov.jm, and then we will dispatch application form and do necessary checks and balances.
And I pray that some of these kids will have a good time.
I hope you will come and take a child in for a holiday this year. I'm looking for your application.
All right. Time would be difficult for me.
I know.
Public Relations and Communication Officer with the Child Protection and Family Services Agency, Rochelle Dixon. All right, just in case you didn't know, if you head to KFC from now to December 12, which is tomorrow, purchase a Family 9, Party 15 or Party 21 bucket, you stand a chance of winning a 55-inch curved TV or a $150,000 shopping spree. But in the meantime, we have a voucher for a 9-piece family bucket if you can tell us what month and year KFC began operations in Jamaica. Give us a call, 733-246-126. Again, what month and year did KFC begin operations in Jamaica? If you don't know, call Sim, she knows. 733-246-126. I think Sim actually started it. All right, time for our Lasco financial tip.
Financial tip from Lasco Financial Services. Focus on your strengths. Identify the areas of your life that bring positive financial gain and invest in them. Don't take unnecessary risks that could potentially leave you bankrupt.